normal salute, and the first one. Now have the fingers slightly open and you'll feel the air going through the hand. I'll talk to you about that in a bit, because you're feeling the air on the arms and fingers, and your fingers have to be open for that. So the Tai Chi palm is called a tiled hand because it's the shape you get if you get some clay and slap it on your thigh. That's a tiled hand. So the fingers are slightly altered. Two middle ones are slightly in, two outer ones are slightly back. The tiger's mouth is soft. In that shape, you get a lovely feeling of the air going through the fingers. On the first one, where the palm is across, and the second one, where the fingers are down towards the floor, parallel to the floor. Drop into the floor. And the third one, you also get that feeling of the air going across the arm and the fingers. So it's quite a nice demonstration, because later on we talk about swimming through the air. Work the limbs just to open up the body. Ankle, knee and hip. Opening the inguinal, so the qua, and then the other one. Qua we use quite a bit because it helps us get our balance. Knee. Yeah. And then the hip. So not so much pushing the tummy forward as to the side and to the back. You're trying to relax off the lower spine. And then back the other way. Shoulder roll. First of all, widen your shoulders. Open the chest, open the back, so the shoulders are going to the sides. And then you can do a nice, gentle rotation of the shoulder girdle. You're trying to ease off the aches and tensions, not make them worse. So we're just trying to gently open the shoulder. And then the wrists. And then back the other way. Now, I've talked quite a bit recently about the fascia. The fascia is a network of stringy fibers that's throughout the whole body. So working one bit works all of it. And you have to not be tense. So we'll just do a couple. The hands float up. You take the arms behind you, pivoting at the elbows. Relax your shoulders, lengthen to the fingertips. No discomfort, but the arms circle and lengthen. And then back. And then just one more. I want you to work the fascia because we're going to bring it into the Qigong and the Tai Chi. Because the fascia only opens when it's nice and not tense. Second one, the tiger's claw, chest and back. Now nice and slow, relax the knees, open the fingers and do nothing. Just relax the shoulders, do nothing, and your body will respond by lengthening and then soften down. These are very subtle feelings inside the body. So as you're opening up to the side, you uncurl the fingers and then relax the mind, relax the shoulders, and the body responds almost naturally by lengthening. Bit easier to feel that when we do the side of the body. So we attach in our mind the hand and the foot. The hand is not lifted, it floats. And as it floats up, it's bringing the stringy fascia all the way, leg, torso. Now don't raise the shoulder and just relax the mind and body and allow the body to lengthen from the foot to the fingers. And if you want, very gently, just a slight turn in to lengthen around the torso. And then the hand drops. And then the other side, hand and foot connect. Relax the arm and it floats up. It's bringing the fascia, leg, torso. Now don't lift the shoulder. Just relax the mind and the body and allow the body to lengthen. That's the fascia working in its own way without tension. We'll just do a couple across the back. So you lengthen the skin across the back and down the backs of the arms. You fold in the upper third of the back and you bring the arms in with a feeling of lengthening across the skin at the back and across the backs of the arms. And then you lengthen outwards but don't stretch. Relax the shoulders, lengthen to the fingertips, relax and lengthen a bit more. And then bring in with this tension feeling across the backs of the arms and the back. And the same again. Lengthen, don't stretch. Now for the lower back, the sacrum. We drop the head, hunch the shoulders. It's as if we sit on a stool and then we push the pelvis forward. Put your mind in your lower back and you'll feel it uncurl and bring that feeling up the spine as the head lifts. One more. Chin to chest, hunch the shoulders, sit on the stool. Push the pelvis forward, feel that lower back relax off, and head and neck come up. And you can do a shoulder roll if it helps. And then just one spinal drop. So we're not stretching, chin to chest, fold in the middle, allow gravity to help you up the legs, across the shoulders, down the arms. Relax the lower back, relax the body, and the lengthening will take place. Breathe in, begin to come up. Keep the spine nice and long. Head lifted. Shoulder roll at the top. We'll do one more. Chin to chest. Just opening up the spinal column, allowing the space between the vertebrae. Breathe in and come back up. And shoulder roll. Now we want to do the mind and the body. So we start with the head and neck. Turn, look over the left shoulder. Gently extend the chin, just very gently around. Lengthen the neck as you rotate. Chin forwards and back. Chin forwards and look down. And then don't tilt the head back. You lift the head and you bring the upper jaw back. And then back to the center. Tilt to the left shoulder. Fingers relax to the floor and back. Other side. And back. Forwards. Scrunch. And then you put your hands just below your navel, left hand on the tummy, right hand on top, directly above. And you both were men and women. And then you circle the head gently, twice, vertical circle. And then back the other way. Soften the knees, keep the tail tucked under, relax the shoulders. The bar weight point between the neck and the top of the head is just lengthened. So we're going to do the mind and body working together. So the old saying is, leave your 10,000 troubles by the door. So put everything to one side, all the worldly worries. You're breathing in through the nose, tongue on the roof of the mouth, palm palate, just gently. So that breathing is slowing and deepening. And you close off any external distractions. Stay with this tranquility. If you have to do something, just do it and then come back into this space. Nice and calm, tranquil, peaceful. Now put your mind in your body and scan down from the head down to the feet like an MRI scanner, just working down horizontally as you descend. And you may feel the tension in your palms and your wrists and your elbow and maybe a little in the shoulder. So allow the hands to come down, hanging by the sides of the body, and have a space under the arm so that your hands are away from your body and the arms and the fingers are feeling nice and open and full and maybe a little bit heavy. Relax off the hips and the knees and the ankles. And we're now approaching this state of Sung, which is where we're without tension. Now we can improve that feeling by breathing in and expanding the body in all directions, just a little bit. It's not a big effort, it's just a slight expansion in every direction. And you keep that expansion when you breathe out. Breathe in again, expand a fraction more. Now, working up from the feet, I want you to open the joints wider. So the ankles, just imagine they're widening. Release any tension. Same with the knees. The knees are not locked, but they're open. Hips, widen the shoulders, the elbows, the wrists. So now we can really put the mind in the body. Now, a good way to do that is consciousness, sponge in the brain, consciousness fluid. Get the sponge nice and full and then squeeze it from the top of the head and allow that fluid to permeate the whole of the body, every little nook and cranny. You may have to do that 2 or 3 times to get that fluid all the way to the feet. But now you're really open and the energy is flowing. You can feel the energy flowing. So we're going to turn the palms so they face, the backs of the palms face me. And we're going to allow the arms to come up. We're not going to physically lift them. We're going to bring them up with energy. So we breathe into the body. We expand the body. We expand the arms. Under the arms, the ribs. Allow the arms to come up. And it's as if they're floating there in space without any effort at all. Make a mental note of this feeling. This is what we call intent. You've now got intent in your body. The arms are strong, but not tense. They're full, a little bit heavy, but they're strong. And you can extend that feeling of intent to the rest of the body, the arms and the legs. This is how you want to feel when you're doing the Tai Chi and the Qigong. This feeling of intent. Activate to your fingertips, all the way through to your fingertips. Bring energy to the fingers. And then ease off. Keep your structure, but allow the arms to descend back. Condense down that energy. And then just at the very end, just turn the palms, stretch the fingers, relax the fingers, and slightly rotate the arms and hands in. Feel this. This is Wuji, the position of nothingness. So now your energy is just available when you need it. And then just a little shake out of the hands and the fingers and the legs to just get the blood flowing. Take a drink if you need to. So if we were together and I paired you up, you could work together to feel what it's like to lengthen your body. Difficult to do with just Zoom, but when I say get intent into the whole arm, what you can do is you can hold the wrist and you can imagine going for someone's throat with the fingertips. And then that's intent. You hold the wrist and you lengthen the arm and the fingers, and the arm will feel full and heavy. If you have a partner, you can work together on this. It's not a tension press, it's a lengthening from the inside. And I want you to be doing this in every posture, lengthening across the shoulders, lengthening the arms, because it all links into the health benefits. When you're lengthening, you're not tense, and so the energy can flow. So we're going to do the Dao Yin Yang Shen Gong set 1, and I want you to lengthen, not stretch. So we've done it before, I'll talk you through it. We step to the left, we soften the knees, we roll the pencil across the table, we lengthen to the fingertips so the hands are active but not tense. We bring the hands back, the weight is in the heels, we soften, we flex the fingers to the ceiling and breathe out. Breathe in, feel you're rolling the pencil across the table. You're reaching for something at the back of the shelf, you can't quite get there. Weight towards the heels, breathe out. And one more this side. Breathe in, lifting from the bar waypoint, lengthening, sinking from the Bu Yin point, the perineum. Breathe out, weight in the heels. Empty the leg of weight and it will float in. Weighten that leg, empty the other one and it will float out. Soften the knees, keep the back nice and not vertical. You don't want a vertical back. The back should never be vertical. There'll be a slight incline, but it's still straight. A lot of people have problems by keeping a very straight, upright, vertical back, and it stresses the lower spine. So we're not trying to keep the back vertical, but we are trying to keep the back straight. And then breathe out. And one more. By lifting from the bar waypoint, you get the right structure. And then back in. And soften. Empty the leg, weight in. Second one, push the boat in the river. Diagonal left, open the shoulders, position the heel, bring the weight forward, push from your legs, breathe out. Breathe in. Now you pull the toe right back, open either side of the chest. Imagine the arms squeezing the air out. Breathe out. And one more. Breathing in fully, breathe in, breathe out. Empty the leg, weight floats in. Other side. So, second one, push the boat into the river. Third one, shoulder the sun and the moon. So you rotate the palms fully, rotate the torso, look at the back hand, come to the front, look at the left palm and unrotate. Now the hands are in line in front of the body, so there's no tension in the shoulder. Pull in and then rotate the arms and the torso. Now, you've got the sun in one hand and the moon in the other, so they are heavy. Feel that heaviness, that will drop the shoulders. And in. Breathing in. Breathing out. Sun and moon and you in the middle. So number 3, shoulder the sun and the moon. Try and do these over the August break every other day if you can. They're a great set, this and the 8 treasures. 4, the crane spreads its wings. You're a bird with huge wings. You step to the left. Now these wings are going to push all the air out of the way. Keep the shoulders down and relaxed, breathing in all the time, and the wrists are flexed at the top, and the wings come down and lift you off the ground. Step and open and breathe in, breathe in, breathe in. Flex the wrist, breathe out. Left foot forward and the hands open. Don't scrunch the shoulders. Keep the shoulders nice and open, and the palms rotate towards the ceiling. Follow the same circle back. Lift the toe in, and the same the other side. Open the shoulders, breathe in fully, lengthen, and back. We repeat, so on the way out, you have fingers, forearm, upper arm, shoulder. On the way down, your focus is under the armpit, upper arm, forearm, fingers. So you're working out from the fingers in on the way up, and under the arm and out on the way down. Forward and open and breathe in and breathe out. And one more. 5, lift the heavy stone from the riverbed. The hands go above the head, we step to the left. Sink. Try not to bend the back too much. Lift a heavy object, but the palms are flat, parallel to floor and sink. And then you let the heavy object go and lengthen. Breathing in on the way down. Breathing out as you come up. And one more. Lean to bring the foot back in. And then we do the other side. Lengthen, relax the shoulders. Fingers pull back to activate the wrist. Heavy object. Open. And one more. Number 5, lift the heavy stone from the riverbed. 6, open the window, look at the moon. It involves a cross step and looking up. Don't cross step if you had hip or knee replacements. You can just turn the body. So we're going to go to the left. So the hands rotate, step, pull open the shutter, look at the bright spring moon high in the sky, and back. Rotate and step and open, and look up. And we do one more each side. Professor Zhang developed these to be progressively more difficult. So this is the most difficult of all of them. And then we do a couple of easier ones to finish off. So dust off against the wind, diagonal step left, horizontal rotation of the arms behind, around with palms back to back, unrotate, pull the toe right up and back, dust off, breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in. Pull the toe, foot comes in, breathe out. And then the same the other side. Breathe in. Breathe out. And one more. And then 8, they're always in sets of 8 normally. Wise old scholar strokes his beard. Step left, rotate the palms, look at the left palm, drop the shoulders, pull in, stroke the beard and flick the end, and step and lengthen, relax the shoulders, and in, and again. And one more each side. Really good rotation with the arms. Flick the beard, get the rotation. And then we do 3 standing still. So the same arm movements, lengthen and rotate, unrotate, pull in. And again. And last one. And we never rush off after doing Tai Chi or Qigong. We always take a minute for ourselves. So we step to the left hand on the dantian, right hand on top. Knees soft, head lifted, breathe deep. The idea of this is to allow the energy to settle back into our reservoir. The dantian is seen as a reservoir of energy, and we want that energy when we need it. So we just allow that energy to settle. Relax, put your mind back in the body, scan through, look for any tension, breathe and listen deep. Now I'm going to do the Tai Chi 10 so that people can see it, and then we'll do the 24. So again, take a sip of water if you need to. Now remember, in the Tai Chi 10, we do each move either side. We're going to be balancing on one leg for the rooster. So remember, if you have problems balancing, just keep the foot on the floor. As you get better with your balance, you'll be able to open up for the diagonal extensions as well. And remember, if you want to improve your balance, best way, sink into the quad, lift the foot off the floor as if you could slip a sheet of paper under it, and that will activate the receptors. Do one leg and then the other leg, just for a few seconds. And then repeat on the first leg again, because your body learns very quickly and adapts. So now the receptors are more active. And then the second foot again. And now you've activated the balance receptors ready for the Tai Chi 10. Okay, Tai Chi 10, I'll do mirror image and enjoy. We step to the left. Now, get in touch with that energy. The arms are not lifted, they float up, but they're heavy. And then the knees are soft and the palms are above, just getting energy from the floor. Repulse monkey to the right. Hand to the ear. Push forward, pull back. And to the left. Hand to the ear. Pushing forward, pulling back at the same time. Brush knee to the left. So the hands are protecting. Step diagonal. Brush knee and push. Shoulder back. arm lengthened. Same the other side. Part the wild horse's mane, turn the toe. This diagonal step, open the shoulder, open the chest, lengthen to the fingers. Same the other side. Two cloud hands to the left. Foot comes in, but not too close. There's a small gap. Step, feet stay there because we're going to come back. Two to the right. Single whip, rooster on one leg. Rooster on the other leg. Diagonal, so you come into the embrace position, lift the knee and the elbow and lengthen. And the same the other side. Now to the right, the four energies, step, wood off, intent in the arms, roll back, weight to the back leg, weight from the back leg to the front for press, and push, and the same the other side. Wood off, pump, roll back, loop, press from the feet, G, grab their lapels, pull them down, push away, and then the close. Turn the toe, block. The hands bring the leg shoulder width over the top and down. Left foot comes in. And again, hands on the dantian, just take a minute. Just allow that energy to settle. Breathing nice and deep. Scan through the body, release any tension. So we're going to do the 24 for Zoom. So take a drink if you need to. Just get the blood flowing. And we'll try the 24 for Zoom, start to finish. We've probably got time to do it twice, and then we'll take a break and a chat. So, first of all, just take a bit of time for yourself. Knees soft, feet shoulder width. Just breathe nice and deep. Take more water if you need to. Scan through the body, releasing any tension. Okay, feet together. So 24 for Zoom adapted, and we'll see how we get on all the way to the end. Step to the left, and the hands up and down. Bring in the foot, open. Cat walking, so you've got width, open. Open. Step in and crane spreads its wings. I'm going to do that again because I got the wrong side. Apologies. I'm doing mirror image and it confuses me. So back to the beginning, just enjoy, keep the mind nice and calm. Step to the left and begin. Open the body, part the wild horse's mane. Second one, open the body. Third one. Step in. Crane spreads its wings. Open the shoulders, lengthen. Brush knee and push. Lengthen, keep the shoulder back. Both arms active. Second one. And in line with the back leg. Sit back, lay the peep. Repulse monkey, open, relax the shoulders, get your balance, step back, lift the front heel, straighten the foot, pull and push. Turn the torso, get your balance, step back, lift the heel, straighten the foot, pull and push. Two more, just the same. So we're staying in that shoulder width by lifting the heel, straightening. Hold the ball, step, ward off, forward a bit more, roll back, press, push. Sit back, bring in the foot, hold the ball, ward off on the other side, roll back, press, turn to the side, bring in the foot, take out the arm, single whip for the first time. Turn the toe, 3 cloud hands. 1, feet come in but not too close. Give yourself room for stability. 2. A second single whip. Move number 11. Step in, pat the horse, give it a sugar lump. Diagonal slightly for the first of the diagonal leg extension. Hooks tiger's ears. Second diagonal leg extension. I'm going to move back a little so you can see the feet. Snake creeps down. The 2 feet parallel but offset. Down to the floor and along. Turn the foot, turn in the back foot, intermediate position. Turn out the front foot, rooster. Come back. Snake creeps down the other side, other way. Down and along. And rooster. Turn back to the screen. Jade lady throws the shuttle. And to the other side. Realign, needle the sea bottom, fan through the back. bring in the hand and the foot, deflect, parry, step and release, underneath and press, sit back, turn, hands cross, feet shoulder width, and down. And that is the 24th. I think I'll just go over that last bit again because we haven't done this bit before. So Jade Lady, you're pushing to the corners. The hand above the head is protecting, the other hand is pushing. Needle to C bottom. The needle is the fingers, the C is the dantian. It's a groin strike into the bottom of the sea of energy. So in. Stand up, fan through the shoulders. And then I brought in the foot, deflect, vertical arm, parry, step and release, underneath and push. And then the end, we just hands cross, and this is the reverse of the first one. Let's take a minute. What we'll do is we'll stop the recording there if we could, and then we can open it up for a chat because we've got some time left over, so I'm happy to take questions.